What is up, YouTube? Melissa is working on her car again today. Hey, you need to loosen it. You're trying to tighten it. Go that way. This stupid Chevy, I can't even get this in here, even with the short, because this is in the way. Come on, you could do it. Let me see it. A man's got to do this. There we go. So let me show them real quick. So her brakes might be bad. So look at this. The thing I do, might as well show it to you guys, and I'll show you on the other side, is I compress the caliper before I even take anything apart. And what I do is I stick the screwdriver in here, and you can move it to where it'll go to, and it'll push it back. And then once you get a gap, you can put the screwdriver in here, and then, so that way it makes it flat, and you push the caliper all the way back in. Now, you don't have to compress it when it's off with a C-clamp or anything gay like that. And it's easy. She takes the bolts out. Pull the whole thing off.
Okay, does it just hang?
Let it hang gently on that brake hose.
Okay, sketchy.
It's not going nowhere, just let it go.
Okay.
I'll pull the brake pads out.
Where are they? Wow.
Those things that are front, nope, not just that, the whole thing. It's about a quarter inch, yep, pull it out. Recognize how it comes out. Dude, that's the steel, the lining is gone, which used to be about 3/8 of an inch thick. It's pretty much gone.
It's not worn very
We'll get the other one. Yeah, it's very typical, especially on the Chevy. That one.
Now I need brake cleaner.
Look at that.
Can I
right
wipe
at
my
the
hands
bottom.
on these
You're
pants,
lucky
or...
these are bonded. They don't have rivets, or the rivets would have bruised the shite.
That's great. Where do I spray? Just spray
right
here?
these contact points up there, and just spray the stuff out there. Really,
okay.
people don't even do that. It'll shoot off.
Oh my God, is that
dust.
alcohol?
It evaporates real fast. It's some chemical until when the patent wears off, it'll be bad based on the EPA. And the patent's expired, just like everything else. So right now, it's good.
Are these paired together?
Pretty much. Well, there's a noise maker.
Wow, is that really the difference?
See that thing? This is what's supposed to make noise first. That right there, right when the pad gets worn down, to tell you that they're foobarred.
Wow.
But it might have broken off of the old one. She puts the lube on the brake parts.
Don't put that in a video.
I'm not saying anything bad. If anybody thinks that's bad, then they have a messed up mind.
That's it, though.
Especially in the month of June. Oh my goodness. You should just put it on your finger and rub it in there.
Okay, Dad, you gotta cut all that out. People are gross.
Nope.
On the internet. You just mute this whole conversation. Put something like that.
What I'm saying is literally what you need to do.
Know, but people are weird.
Because people are weird, that's not my fault. That's what's wrong with this country. People are weird. It's not my fault. Rub it around with your finger to get it on all the metal stuff.
Okay. I don't trust anyone. Hello?
Why are you letting that kick your ass?
I don't know.
What the hell?
That one doesn't have them, but that does.
Yeah.
That
so
one does, that one does. That
All
one
right.
doesn't.
The noisemaker one needs to go on the inside.
Good.
It does have a way to stop you.
Good catch, Dad. Okay. Hard.
She puts the caliper back on.
Okay. Gucci.
You could go ahead and put some lube on that thing. And on this side.
On the outside?
Yeah, just there where it touches metal, and then right here.
Did we get
it's just to help keep it from transmitting the squeaks. And it'll last for like a week or something. She puts the bolts back in. Full power. It's gonna wreck her wrist. Keep holding it. Now tighten them. Oh my goodness. Real tight, since that's a little freaking wrench. It's gonna slip off and you'll bust your knuckles. It's a 12 pointer. I do the top one. All right, that's good. And see how there's a little bit of a gap there? But you notice we didn't have to compress it because I did it earlier. But you have to pump the brake pedal when you first get in several times until that keeps moving and seats.
Is that when we do
the first pump of the brake pedal, when you first put it back together, as your brake will go to the floor.
Oh yeah.
So if you forget to do that, boom, you'll roll into a car.
Yay, first side done.
Good deal.
Right?
How come you don't
Straighten
give her
your
some
wheel.
gloves to wear? Her poor
She needs to get dirty.
little hand.
Well, since her, her motocross riding
We don't have the equipment.
tire store
He's
manager,
like,
boyfriend
I said
doesn't
I
do
wanted
oil
to do it.
changes or brakes.
Yeah.
She does it.
That's
Do the bottom one and like hold it the wheel with your hand just to kind of hold it straight so it doesn't bind. Yeah, push in at the same time. Now go. Just pull. Keep doing. Do the top one or that one or whatever worked. Okay, just keep going opposites.
I know.
Put your foot out from under that tire with the
Just
bell.
holding it. Is it good now?
Yeah, put on tight on 3 and tighten it the rest of the way. Or just hit them hard once. That's good. And then you can use the torque wrench after when it's car's on the ground. All right, jack it up and get the jack stand out.
Between here or here?
I like to get it back in here and start. Grab something that way it doesn't jack up because you don't want it to put the piston in crooked.
What, do I just keep doing this or what?
It should be moving, but hold on, let's just do this. I get back in there. I went back in there a little bit. That should be enough to get this in there now. There you go. Put that in there at that gap. Shove the screwdriver down in there further. Because I like to turn it around.
Now what?
Turn around because I like to push in
Turn
the middle of the pad. Yeah.
Turn this.
Take it out and turn it around. That way that bent tip pushes towards the middle of the pad to keep the caliper, the piston
now I'm wedging it
straight.
in there, now what?
Now just
Now what?
push it that way to, nope, other way. Just steady pressure. Just pull hard, but
gotcha.
steady. You'll see it collapse.
Oh, I'm seeing it. Okay.
There it is. So now that you're right in the middle of it, it's not going to make the piston going crooked.
So I'm basically triggering the brake movement?
You're just collapsing the piston. Keep doing it. It's not in all the way, I don't think. Go real hard. There you go. Keep going. Until it goes all the way flat in there.
I didn't turn my wheel all the way.
That's probably good. Dr. Pepper doesn't want to sit in my lawn chair very well.
Consistent.
Oh yeah, see, touching metal. Yep, your rotor got hit. Your rotor's trashed.
Is it okay though for now? Oh look, you can see right there.
Oh, it's trashed. Oh yeah.
That's the side that was hitting. Aaron said he could feel it over here when we were driving.
Yep, it's been grinding on that, which you put new pads on. We'll clean it up, but your pads are gonna. I mean, your brakes are gonna work, but
Well, give me a couple weeks.
probably should
when I get more money.
replace it before you go on long highway drives and shit.
I think
No, it's gonna be hard for the moment because I already said it. But I was saying it is sad that nowadays the average 20-year-old boy cannot do his own brakes.
Kids, pussies nowadays.
Yeah, they are. When we were like 8 years old, it was like a monthly thing. Me and my friends next door.
Yeah.
You know, friends
Well,
and
like I tell Jay and Anthony, you guys are little vaginas.
Yeah, they are. So we would tear our bikes down to the bare bearings.
I love you.
We would take the the crank bearings out, the wheel bearings out. We'd like wash them in gasoline, get them clean down to the metal, then re-grease them and put them back in our bike, torque them and everything. When we were like 8. When I was in California, I moved here when I was 10, and I had already been doing it for years.
I know. We tear them up. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Bye, love you.
Love you.
What'd you just said? It's going to be demonetized for them saying their vaginas?
You probably, or no, pussy.
Well, I'm not monetized. Maybe I should try to put ads on there again. Don't like getting your hands dirty.
No, I already got some on the routers.
Rotor. Yeah. It's about as pathetic as it probably looks when they got women trying to do stuff on the fire trucks. I despise that.
Wow, you just made a comment with the sexist comment.
Oh, it is. I am sexist like that. You know why I'm mad about that? Because it's from affirmative action for politics, and it's putting people's lives in jeopardy. I don't care what anybody says. No, when someone qualifies to get on the fire crew, you know, they need to be able to lift a body and carry it out of the house when it's burning, and carry the fire hose. I saw it, it's tight.
You're making this video about something
And,
that's not. You're gonna get down.
Okay, but a guy that works where you work now, a kid that was a dispatcher where you work now, struggled taking weight gainer to meet the minimum requirements because he was a skinny boy and couldn't get, his dream was to become a fireman. He couldn't because he couldn't qualify. But now I see 130-pound females riding on fire trucks because no, they bend the rules so they just like they do in the military.
Sure, they have special
No.
jobs for special
No,
people.
they have they sit them on the truck. Yeah, well, it becomes special because they go, well, I can't carry that, so now you're gonna have to. But the point is, a dude could be in that
It's so
seat.
controversial.
No, a dude could be in that seat that could carry a body out, or carry a fire hose, or rip somebody out of a freaking burning up car. So it's bullcrap. Yeah.
Okay, now what?
Put it on the torque wrench. This is gonna be funny.
So what? Just
It doesn't ratchet. The ratchet part's broke, so just tighten it until you hear a click.
hold on, let me get.
Oh my goodness. Until you hear a click. Hear a click. Is that loose?
I hear you click.
What the hell? There it goes. I'm making sure it is clicking. I haven't seen you only weigh 150.
Less than that.
That's why, right there, why women
You need physical training.
there you go.
I don't have physical
Shouldn't be
training.
on the fire truck. Yeah, exactly. Men
Which
have
one
a.
did I do? This one or this
Yep.
one?
They have a strong.
Which
Just
one?
go around in order. You don't have to go
I don't
across and you're
remember.
torquing. Women, there's a difference between men and women. God created people different. Men have a stronger core. And they're the ones that need to carry someone's ass out from a burning building, or break into a car and get that baby out of that burning car.
It's not clicking.
Keep pushing. No, isn't it going to be easier pushing down? Move it, pull it off the socket. There, go. Turn one more, a little bit more. So it goes on. There you go.
Okay.
The ratchet part's broken on that, and I replaced it. Oh my goodness, there it goes. What the hell?
I guess I just didn't hit it long enough. I was scared
Keep going.
to strip it. So which one did I do? This one?
You can just hit it again. All it'll do is click and not tighten. You already got it.
No.
Do it. You needed to push
I
harder.
don't know if I got it or not.
I know. Push it till it clicks.
This is torment. Okay. So I did this
Do that one because you're not sure which one you got and didn't get. There you go.
Okay, it was this one.
Yeah, see, it was that one. You almost left it loose.
What would happen?
Wheel fly off. Wow, that one turned. All right, go do the other side. We have one more tire to do.
Opposite direction or same direction?
Tighten the same way.
I don't know.
To the right. Yeah, just go in order. That way you won't forget. Put both hands towards the outside.
I end up hitting my head.
You better, you make sure that freaking socket's on. Don't do that. Oh my goodness. Get off that fire truck.
I'm not going.
Yeah, how many tattoos a girl has? She has no business on that fire truck.
I'm trying to be on a fire truck.
I'm throwing it in there with my video for good measure. 'Cause that's how I feel about that.
You're gonna lose some
I go in
subscribers.
fire departments to go work on
You probably
HVAC. I
have
know
chicks
it's
who
in there.
follow you, now they're all gonna unfollow you.
Nah, they won't. The ones that are good will admit it. Like, hey, I want my baby to be rescued by someone that can get that car door open that's jammed when my freaking car's burning up.
They use a
Baby's
claw
in the
for
back
that.
seat. Maybe. If they have it. There goes all of them.
Did I do this one?
I think so. Keep going though. Till you hear click. Goodness. Now put your hubcaps back on. I bet that just totally wiped you out to lean on that, didn't it? Check your brake fluid.
Keep it to point out.
You don't know which one it is?
I've never done it. I could try
Open it.
reading and figuring it
Oh,
out.
look at it. Oh, look, it even has an idiot light to tell you it's low. I think I can see it's at the minimum. Shake it. Minimum. Just put a tad in there. Other way. Oh my goodness. How do you not know which way's loose? And
Lefty loosey, I know, I just forget.
oh wait,
see
what the
it.
heck? I could see it down here. That was weird. It looked
Looks
like it was
full.
down there. Yeah. Well, you know why
Flush
it's
it?
still
That looks
full.
pretty dirty.
You would on no machinery to flush it. It's a pain in the ass. Check your water though. How has that been leaking any out
Oh, I don't
anymore?
know.
Since you already had one
Hasn't
engine
been
die
coming
and this is a
on.
replacement engine.
Hasn't come on or anything.
No, it's got coolant in there. All right, put the cap back on. Start it up. I want to see how low the brake pedal goes. Come on. Push your brake pedal and hold it. How far down did that go?
Floor.
What if you wouldn't have pumped them up before you put it in gear and put it reverse right now?
The carburetor.
You would fly.
Alright.
Let up. Push it again. Let up. Push it again. There you go. Do it a couple more times. Because it's pushing the piston out each time and it doesn't come back. You don't need your soda.
That one mine?
No.
Grab mine.
That one's yours. Don't you do it. Why would you do that? You're just releasing all the CO2, which you need, and it's good for the planet and good for plants. And it's going to make it your soda
Now
flat.
I'm going to burp it all up right now.
Piece of Chevy. Hit the brakes. Try them.
Oh my god, they're so touchy.
Ain't going to be any different. Although they were jacked before, probably.
Well, they just...
This thing needs a turbo. Does Aaron want a turbo on this?
I don't know, I would probably race it out. It's a Chevy. Would that classify as a racer? Wait, that's racist. I probably shouldn't say that.
Turbo doesn't make a racer. Racer are the ones that make it try to look like a race car when it sucks.
No, I
Plus
think
anybody with
it's
a
not
Jap
racer.
crap, I call a racer too. Okay, turn around, go around the block, and go home. She fixed the Chevy. So no
Beautiful.
more
Sounds
going
so
grinding.
good. Yeah, I'm so happy.
Why are you parking so close to the car over there and a mile away over here? You drive like you own a Chevy.
I'm leaving after this. It's okay.